Today I have another souvenir haul for you, this time from my 6-week backpacking trip to Hawaii, New Zealand, and Australia. I was gone for 6 weeks and I went with my friend Sophie. We met on semester at sea like 2.5 years ago at this point. And even though I had only 2 backpacks, carry-on luggage only, I managed to bring a kind of insane amount of souvenirs back with me, considering how little space I had. And if you want to know what I brought with me, I have a packing video for this trip, and also all of my travel vlogs from this entire 6 weeks should be up by the time you're seeing this video. So if you're interested about any part of that whole trip experience, you can go check out those vlogs. I will also be doing probably next the budget, so there'll be a whole budget video for my 6 weeks of backpacking. That will be coming out next. We spent a week in Hawaii, 2.5 weeks in New Zealand, and then 2.5 weeks in Australia. 1 city in Hawaii, just visiting our friends, 7 different cities in New Zealand, and 5 cities in Australia. I did manage to get something from, I believe, every city. I have like them all spread out around me right now by city. That's how we're gonna go through these city by city, country by country, so let's get started. First of all, we have Hawaii. Now, I have been to Hawaii before, so I probably didn't get as much as I necessarily would have. First of all, I have this really pretty postcard. It's just kind of like this painting sort of design, and it has Duke K something, a really long Hawaiian name. Basically the grandfather of surfing. I mean, it's so pretty. And I oftentimes use postcards as like wall art because I do not have enough money to actually get real wall art. So I have postcards that are also flat and easy to pack when backpacking. We also did a little photo booth when we were there because it was with some of my friends who live in Hawaii. It turned out so adorable. The last one from Hawaii is this little Oahu sticker. It is, you can see, been taped on because it didn't really stick down very well in some spots. So I, in a couple different museums, had to be like, hey, do you have a piece of tape that I could use? But it just is a turtle and it says Oahu in the middle of the shell. Moving on to New Zealand. Again, 7 different cities, 4 in North Island and 3 in South Island. So let's do city by city, starting with Auckland. We were in Auckland for, I don't know, 5 days, 4 or 5 days. First thing I have is this, there's a hair on it, metal postcard. It says New Zealand and then Aotearoa, which is like the Maori name for New Zealand. And I just like, cause it's metal, is very unique and just makes it a little bit more art-y than just a regular postcard. I also got this tea towel because if you have seen my travel souvenir dishware collection, for years and years I have been buying things that I need, like kitchenware or towels or anything like that, as souvenirs, so that everything that I have in my house is somehow memorializing a trip or experience or something like that. I got this tea towel with different like birds of New Zealand, obviously the kiwi being the most famous one. I also got this little pin. It says New Zealand. It's like a New Zealand flag pin, if you have to do this. For any of the countries that I've backpacked, I get a little pin of the country so I can put on the backpack and say, oh, these are the countries that I've been to with this backpack. And then I got 2 little statues. This one is just a little metal kiwi statue because obviously the bird of New Zealand is the kiwi. Yes, we did get to see kiwis. And then this is a Maori little whale tail statue. It just says Muri Paua on the bottom, according to the little tag. The Maori whale tail symbolizes protection and good luck. I can use all the luck I can get, honestly. I need to speed up or this is gonna be a long video. Next up, we have Matamata / Hobbiton. We were really only in Matamata for 1 night for the purpose of going to Hobbiton. One of these things I bought, the other one was given to us for free because there was construction in Hobbiton, so they were like, oh, so sorry that this was maybe bothering you, I have a free gift. And we were like, my jaw was on the floor, like I didn't even notice. This is the thing we got given to us, is this green dragon mug, like from the Green Dragon in the Hobbit movies. Really cool, nice mug. This is actually going to be a gift to my brother for his birthday. He loves hobbits and he loves Lord of the Rings, the whole thing. This is like perfect gift for him. And then the one that I bought myself was this mug. In Hobbiton, there is a real green dragon that you can go and get drinks in, the kind of drinks that they were served in, and also like the actual mugs from the Green Dragon in the movies look like these, and so I got one of these because it's just so cool. And yes, I carried many glass and ceramic things back with me for my entire trip. Like, this was one of the first places we went. I carried both of these with me the whole time. The next two cities I only got a postcard in. I don't really like to have something to always find. I only want to get something if it really strikes me, even if it's just a postcard. I don't necessarily get a postcard in every city. It's just if I find one that I like. This one was Rotorua in the North Island, and so yeah, it just kind of has this more like artsy graphic design kind of look to him. It has just like a bunch of different pieces of Rotorua. Same with Wellington. The only thing I got in Wellington was this postcard that has the cable car on it. It's pretty famous. It goes like all the way up the hill mountain that's kind of right behind Wellington. People live up there and it's been there for like over 100 years, and we got to ride on it. Very, very pretty. Next up is Christchurch, and I kind of did a lot. I got these stickers. Obviously it was half a sheet. I cut them. Sophie has the other half of them. They're just the New Zealand ferns that are symbolic of a lot of different things in New Zealand, but also for the All Blacks, which is the rugby team in New Zealand that are pretty famous for doing the haka before, you know, rugby games. Probably gonna put this small one on my water bottle. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. Then I got this little stamp looking magnet, so like for my fridge, but it has kiwi on it, has NZ on the bottom. I also got kiwi salt and pepper shakers. Look at, they're so cute. I don't actually have real salt and pepper shakers. I mean, I just have like refillable spice jars that I put salt and pepper in, but they're not like really meant for salt and pepper. Now I have real salt and pepper shakers in the shape of kiwis. I also got a penguin, a little metal penguin with, I think it's jade on it, for my mom's birthday. Her birthday was right towards the end of our trip. Obviously I've already given it to her for her birthday since I gave it to her as soon as I got home. So I don't have it currently anymore, but it's at my parents' house. And last but not least in Christchurch, I got this ceramic plate. Again, travel souvenir dishware. I've been doing it for a really long time. It's so lightweight and thin, and also this is dishwasher and microwave safe, which I always look for when I buy travel dishware. But it's just so simple. I just love the design of it and how thin and kind of like dainty it is. A lot of glass and ceramic things that I managed to bring home with me. Next up we have Dunedin, which is kind of a college town, and again, I only got one thing here, but it's a kind of a big thing, especially when backpacking. I got a sweatshirt. An extra large sweatshirt that says New Zealand, Aotearoa. It's so comfy. I love the color. I wore it all the time. It was winter when we went, and I brought 3 sweatshirts with, and I wore one almost every single day. So having a 4th one was actually wonderful. I did in fact have to figure out how to repack, because adding another whole sweatshirt to backpacking is kind of insane, but I love it, and I'm so glad I have it. Next is Queenstown. I got another little postcard. Again, the kind of like graphic design. I don't really like the just picture of the city postcards. Sophie really liked that. Those are the ones she usually got. It was always interesting just seeing how different the kinds of postcards we each wanted to get. I also got socks for one of my other brothers for his birthday, because we have birthday season from like the end of June to like mid-October, which is when my birthday is, and all 6 of my family members, actually all 8 with my sisters-in-law, have birthdays in that time period. So I was getting birthday gifts for everybody. So I got socks. They were dark blue with kiwis on them, and they were in the colors of the college that he went to, so I thought that was just perfect. And then I also got this free shirt, well, free included when we went bungee jumping in Queenstown. So we just got these shirts that I used extensively as a pajama shirt. Now we finally are moving on to Australia. Only 5 cities in Australia, but we spent more time in each one. On average, I would say I have more. First up is Melbourne. I got 3 things there, pretty small overall. So I got this wooden postcard, which apparently you can actually mail. Like, it has a spot for a stamp and everything on the back. Like, I think you could mail this, but I just thought, again, a more unique version of a postcard to have on my wall. Just kind of has the engraving of the city skyline on it. I just really like how unique that is. I got my Australia pin there. It has a little kangaroo on it and the word Australia. And I got this bracelet. It has a shark tooth on it at the Victoria Market, which is a super well-known and massive outdoor market that they have all the time. Just a really fun bracelet tag to my collection. Next is Hobart in Tasmania. Honestly, we largely went to Tasmania to say that we went to Tasmania, but it was a really cool experience, and getting to learn about all the different penitentiary history of it was really cool. The only real regret purchase of the trip is this Tasmanian devil pin. It's just a little big, and it's really not cute, and I just didn't need to get it. I honestly don't know if I'll even keep it, and it wasn't exactly expensive, so it's fine. I got my third brother his birthday gift, which was another pair of socks. Socks are just kind of a thing in my family. It's not a bad gift. It's a thing we do in my family a lot, is give fun socks. So I got him red socks, his favorite color, with Tasmanian devils on them, like screaming Tasmanian devils, which really fits his vibe. And then I got, wow, I just realized every single thing I bought in Tasmania has a Tasmanian devil on it. I got this tea towel or kitchen towel with little embroidered Tasmanian devils on it. Very, very cute little guys. So a tea towel from New Zealand and one from Australia. Next we went to Brisbane. Largely excited about the Australia Zoo. Annoyingly, Robert Irwin and his whole family did the crocodile show 1 week after we went to the Australia Zoo, and one of our friends that we met in the hostel we were staying at happened to be going to the one that the Irwins presented for. So we were this close to seeing Robert Irwin and the Irwins in person. Instead, I got these really soft bamboo socks from the Australia Zoo. They have the little rhino embroidered on them, and they are actually the softest. I wish you could feel them. They are so soft and so comfortable. I wish all of my socks felt like that. I got this little boomerang wall decoration in Brisbane. It just has this kind of indigenous kind of art design, and it has a little kangaroo on it. But yeah, that'll just be something I kind of put on my wall somewhere, maybe like right there. And then this isn't exactly a souvenir, but it's something that I decided to keep instead of getting rid of at the end of the trip. Every single grocery store we went to throughout all of New Zealand and Australia, literally every single one, was a Woolworths. And we should have gotten a Woolworths membership. We could have gotten so many discounts. We just didn't realize that it would be everywhere, that would be like it's like the Target. But we actually ended up buying one of these reusable bags from Woolworths, and so we carted our groceries around in this, and anytime we needed a bag to store our groceries in the hostel, we used this, and I brought it back with me, so now I can use it when I go get groceries. It's like one of those like unique souvenirs that wasn't even meant to be a souvenir, but now it's gonna be part of my daily life. 2 cities left. The second to last place we went was Cairns or Cairns or Cairns, depending on whether you have an Australian accent and pronounce your R's. I kinda did a lot of damage here. So first of all, we have 2 things in a color that I never usually get, but they just really spoke to me. Did they both come from the same? Yeah, they both came from the same Cairns museum. This one is a orange colored glass. It's so pretty. It's just like a drinking glass. Like I can't get over how beautiful this is. This is a coaster. I don't own a single coaster. This is a company that does a lot of like this indigenous Aboriginal art design. It's just so pretty. They match very well. I got a postcard when we went scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef in Port Douglas. So I guess this is technically Port Douglas, but we were in Cairns. Just like a map of the Great Barrier Reef. I got this anklet. It's one of these hookah shell anklets. I believe that's the right term. Just so pretty, and I've always kind of wanted one like this. 2 stickers. It really was originally 4. It was like 2 different sets of 2, but Sophie wanted 2 of them and I wanted 2 of them on opposite sheets. So we cut these in half. This will probably go on this main water bottle, and I have a secondary water bottle that this one might go on. I don't really know. I have a lot of sticker planning to do. And then when we were in the airport, there was this Pacific Creations store. They have kind of all over, and I saw souvenirs from them in a whole bunch of different souvenir stores. I just went a little nuts. First thing I got was for myself. Actually, this is the only thing that I actually got for myself in the airport. It's a Cairns shirt. So it has just this little design on the front. And on the back, it has good vibes, a little ocean, a little palm tree. It's just such a cute shirt. I love it. Historically, I've kind of always gotten my dad dark chocolate from whatever place I'm going. He really is a big fan of dark chocolate specifically. We really like chocolate. Always gotta have a little chocolate here and there. So I got my dad this made in Australia chocolate with macadamia nuts that were grown in Australia. Just a very Australia based chocolate bar, and so got that for my dad for his birthday. And then for my sisters-in-law, I got them these lip balms that are made in Australia, but they are again this Aboriginal company that I got a few different things from, vanilla flavor for one sister-in-law, and the lemon myrtle for the other one. And then last but not least, we have Sydney. I'm gonna start with a thing that I, again, didn't actually buy, but I decided to bring it home. That's how much I loved it. We went to a Australian Football League, AFL game with the Sydney Swans, and they were against the Brisbane Bulldogs, I believe. The Bulldogs won, unfortunately. We kind of like decided that we were Sydney fans because we were in Sydney, though we really have no affiliation. It is like my new favorite sport. Phenomenal. There was a fight that broke out before the game even started. We had a great time, and they gave us these big posters that are also like noisemakers. Probably bother the people in our hostel a lot by using these frequently because they're just so fun, and I'm really sorry to everyone's earbuds that I just busted their eardrums with. I got a postcard of the Sydney Opera House. Obviously, again, more of an art design. There was a photo booth up in the Sydney Tower, so we did some photos. Don't worry, Sophie has the third one. But yeah, this is just, I just missed this trip, and I miss Sophie, and getting to travel with her for 6 weeks was a lot. So love you, Sophie. Please visit me in Minnesota. I got this Christmas ornament for my Christmas tree. I've been trying to remember to do that for my trips in the last couple years because I live alone now. I have my own Christmas tree that I can put things on. It is just a little wooden ornament. This one, it has koalas, and this one has kangaroos, and so they kind of like notch together like this, so they're more of a orb. And then actually not the very last thing, second to last, because I'm leaving the best for last. This is a plate. Again, another dishware thing that I brought back. Everything survives. Nothing chipped, nothing cracked, nothing broke. I'm very good at bringing glass things home with me from trips. This is dishwasher and microwave safe, which is phenomenal. The specific design is called Colors of the Reef, which I just thought was perfect. Look at the turtles. It's like being underwater. So pretty. Last but not least, we have this tote bag, again from Pacific Creations. Whatever you're doing, Pacific Creations, you're doing phenomenal because I bought so much of your stuff on this trip. Really sturdy blue tote bag that has Sydney, Australia, and then just a bunch of different like designs that are Australia-esque. On the inside, probably my favorite part, is there's this little small items thing, pouch, on the inside, a kangaroo pouch, if you will. I have used it every single day since I got back from this trip. I had to unpack it so that I could film this video because I've already used it so much. That's everything that I bought on my 6-week backpacking trip. My floor's a little bit of a mess right now. That's gonna be a project for later. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this journey, for supporting my travel, because you guys are part of the reason that I'm able to do it at all. Yeah, if you have any specific questions about where I got these things or anything about my travels or how to pack or how to plan for a big backpacking trip to honestly anywhere, but specifically Australia and New Zealand, let me know in the comments below, or you can look at any of the vlogs from this whole trip. I'll have those all linked below as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.